Hello everyone, my name is Alejandro Ordóñez and today's topic of the workshop is mental health. What is mental health? You may ask. Mental health refers to cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It is all about how people think, feel, and behave. People sometimes use the term mental health to mean the absence of a mental disorder. The World Health Organization stressed that mental health is more than just the absence of mental disorders or disabilities. Peak mental health is about not only avoiding active conditions but also looking after ongoing wellness and happiness. Conditions such as stress, depression, and anxiety can all affect mental health and disrupt a person's routine. Mental health is an issue that had a big increase on pandemic. Lots of people started to take more importance to this issue that was causing everyone different types of reactions and were informing those that weren't aware of this topic. Lots of teenagers and adults had been affected by this when pandemic of COVID-19 started, causing anxiety, depression, and various issues. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. Mental health on pandemic. Teenagers nowadays are the most affected by mental health issues because there is a lot of pressure in school, housemaking, and other activities in their personal lives. Here in Daule, the mental health issues had been increasing since pandemic started. The need of help and information about anxiety and various issues that triggers mental health issues is primordial these past years. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major effect on our lives. Public health actions such as social distancing are necessary to reduce the spread of COVID-19, but they can make us feel isolated and lonely and can increase stress and anxiety. According to research, social media and the dissemination of misinformation are linked to mental health issues, such as fake news, causing worry, panic, and paranoia. During epidemics, the number of people whose mental health is affected tends to be greater than the number of people affected by the infection. During the pandemic, a larger than average share of young adults ages in between 18 and 24 report symptoms of anxiety and/or depressive disorder, making it a 56%. In Daule, Ecuador, there is a lot of misinformation about this serious topic. In the area I live, many people has this topic as something taboo. If we talk about mental health, they will say that you're crazy or you need to go to a psychologist. But they have a point here, but they use it as something offensive. They don't see it as something serious. In the next picture, we're going to see some principal mental health disorders, such as depression, fear, low mood, health problems, anxiety, trigger, guilt, and many more. Anxiety. Everyone experiences feelings of anxiety, so it is difficult to say when it can be diagnosed as an anxiety disorder. If your feeling of worry and dread have a disabling effect on you over a period of time, you should seek advice from a mental health professional. There are many types of anxiety disorders, but their most common symptoms are increased heart rate and heavy breathing, increased muscle tension, tightening sensation in the chest, unsustained and growing worries and readiness, obsessing over little things leading to compulsive behavior. If you have noticed these signs in a friend or family member, you should talk to them about their possible condition and advise them to meet a mental health professional. Coping with anxiety. There are many skills which you can learn in order to manage your anxiety. Positive thinking, stress management, leading a healthy lifestyle, and relaxation are some of the common techniques that people use. Trying to manage anxiety by yourself can be challenging, especially if you're experiencing a lot of discomfort and unease. It's always a good idea to reach out for professional advice in such cases. In this picture, we can see a woman that is having anxiety. So she is, like I said before, experiencing breathlessness, fatigue, excessive anxiety and worry, increased muscle aches or soreness, impaired concentration, irritability, and difficulty sleeping. If you have more than these symptoms, you need to reach a professional help. Depression. Depression is classified as a mood disorder. It may be described as feelings of sadness, loss, or anger that interfere with a person's everyday activities. Depression is considered a serious medical condition that can get worse without proper treatment. For depression and grief share some features. Depression is different from grief, felt after losing a loved one, or sadness felt after a traumatic life event. Depression usually involves self-loathing or a loss of self-esteem, while grief typically does not. People experience depression in different ways. It may interfere with your daily work, resulting in lost time and lower productivity. It can also influence relationships and some chronic health conditions. Conditions that can get worse due to depression include arthritis, asthma, cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. This is a safe place. Do you have any questions or suggestions about mental health conditions or anything? You can write in the comments below so we can talk about it. Mental health matters. The pandemic has drastically changed many aspects of our lives and has brought a great sense of worry, insecurity, and fear. No one has been left unaffected by COVID-19, and this is why it's more important than ever to attune to our mental health needs and make our mental well-being a priority. Contact for help. Mental Health Support Daule offers the professional help that you need, bringing comfort and trust to all patients. Getting help is something no one should be ashamed for. Please visit us on our website and don't be ashamed to get help.